Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft Isekai episode 4. Today on the to-do list, we have the 2 projects as usual and the final Isekai project. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So as stated in the previous video, we are going to be mining like my best friend, and we first need to start underground where we fought the wither. Now, we are going to expand as straight as possible and to the right as possible, because to the left is the ancient city and I'm not ready to fight that yet. And we are probably going to go between 3 to 5 blocks high, it depends on him. And I was able to secure a interview with him to see how he does it, and that way we have a clearer guide going forward. Okay, first let's set up the beacon because we have a lot of stuff to get through. And I noticed this is one of the first projects that is like expandable upon. So I might expand upon it during my downtime when I'm not recording, or in between like projects 1 and 2 of future episodes whenever I need materials. Who knows? I will most likely stop when my material chest above is full. But let's see how far we can expand it right now. Alright, and without further ado, let's get to me talking to Jack about his primary mining method. Okay, are you normal?
What, bitch? This is what you want, pussy? Still fucking mining like that dumbass way that you usually do? Well, let me tell you about this new mining technique that I've been using.
Okay, I'm gonna cut all that out. Okay.
Are you still mining like this? And then you have to cut the.
No, I'm not. I'm just gonna play the audio over how I'm mining. Oh god, that's so funny. Okay, Jack Badak.
Yes, Danny Witt.
That was your cue. What took you so long to answer?
Oh, I thought it was like, so, jump back, and then you were going to ask me a question. So I didn't know that one.
I can't believe this is so difficult. Okay. Would you care to describe on how you like to go mining?
I like to just dig a big box in the ground.
Okay. And what are we talking, like 3 high? Are you trying to go like several chunks wide?
In all honesty, the luxury of mining like this is that you could customize however it is that you want to do. You could do 3 high, that's cool. If you want more resources, make it 4 high, make it 5 high.
Okay, well, what do you typically do though? Because we've shared multiple servers together. Do you go 3 high typically?
Typically, I go 4 high just because the reason why I would mine like this is because I need a lot of cobblestone and or redstone or like minerals in general. I like to go 4 high just so that I could have essentially more resources.
Right. I also need a lot of resources, which is why I'm mining like you.
But if you wanted to mine 3 high, you're more than welcome to.
No.
Or just have less resources.
I was just trying to go based off of what I thought your original technique was, but since it's 4 high, I have to dig another layer, but I have no problem doing that. And in terms of like rules when it comes to like lighting with torches, right? Well, what's your method in doing that?
I do 6 blocks away from each other.
And that's like a torch to like the north, south, east, west, right? Like you put a
Correct.
torch, you go 6 boxes in front of it, to the side of it, and behind it, torch.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And then I only use stone pickaxes until I need to use an iron pickaxe. However, that's circumstantial for your current progress in the game.
Okay, because you saw where I'm at. I don't have a stone, I have a netherite.
This mining method works best early game, just because if you're having a hard time finding materials, this is the best way, in my opinion, to gather materials fast. And you're essentially just in a stone pickaxe generator, right?
True.
So you run out of pickaxe, and then when you do run into the redstones, the diamonds, the lapis, all of that, I like to save it until I'm able to get a diamond pickaxe with fortune, so that I could maximize the amount of resources I can.
Okay. Well, I'm personally doing this, I guess, quote unquote late game because I like the way it looks. I feel like it's very satisfying to see a box underneath the ground, and it definitely brings back some nostalgia memories, even though we've been only playing Minecraft together for like what, 4 years?
I don't play Minecraft like that, actually.
I'm kind of inspired out. Another, I guess, rule question I had to ask. Obviously, the underground doesn't work to your favor, so there will be holes on the ceiling and then holes like underneath. You know what I'm saying? You could
Yeah.
you could dig a box, and the next thing you know, your box will encounter a ravine. Do you go out of your way to plug up that hole to keep that crisp box look, or do you just let the natural Minecraft underground be as they be?
I don't know. For me, it depends on what kind of aesthetic I'm trying to do. If I'm just trying to do it for the resources, I would end up using resources to patch it up, right?
Right.
So if I'm in it for resources, I would just deal with it. But if I'm for aesthetics and like trying to just like make it like its own project, its own build, and like I'm planning to use that space for something, then yes, I will patch it up. So ultimately, depending on what you're using that place for, determines if I patch it up or not. In your case, if you're just doing for the aesthetic and for just the look of it, then I would patch it up.
Okay, thank you so much. This concludes the interview with famous streamer Jack Badak.
Yeah, follow me on Twitch. DKBAHDAK. Actually,
no, say it again.
oh, oh, thanks for the plug, Danny. You can follow me at twitch.com/JACKBAHDAK, or my good friend Danny will link it in the description, like he always does. Smile.
That's so funny. Alright, and that concludes the pre-recorded interview I had with Mr. Jack Badak. All of his links will be in the description down below. And I left it uncut because I just wanted y'all to experience like the raw nature of mine and him's friendship. As you can see, we are both very stupid. But big shout out to him, much love to that guy, and yeah, go follow him for much more funny content. So I was talking to a couple of friends on like a private like Discord server whether or not I should destroy the end city, because I kind of have all the materials I like need for survival and all that, and like I don't imagine it holding any loot that I would want because I don't care about disc. I already have a horse armor and all that. If it gives me like a couple of ingots of diamond, then I'm fine. But next episode I probably will tackle it and defeat the warden, just because I've never fought the warden. Obviously the only thing I've fought was the wither dragon, and I've done that with friends, so everything up until now has been a first for me. But who knows, I might transform it into something cool. I don't know, it's still debatable. Y'all, look at this. Oh my goodness gracious, it is so mesmerizing. And if we go over here, there's the end city. Definitely dealing with that, super scary. And this is all the loot we were able to obtain from that small chunk. So, on to the second project, and if y'all remember in the last video, I used a lot of wool for the buildings. So today we're going to be building a rainbow wool so that we don't run into that problem in the future. And it seems like I'm constantly building farms after I need them, so I kind of need to get better at that. So the plan for it is very simple. It's just a 3x3, get the sheep in there and all that. I'm kind of building it so that it looks cool on the map. And there is our 4x4 grid. But yeah, it's super simple, so if y'all want to follow along, feel free to. First we need to put down all our materials. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. You destroy a grass block. Then you put an observer. You put a dirt block behind it. You get a redstone and put it on that. Then you hop on and place a dispenser on top of the observer. Then you create the glass cage to hold the sheep. And then you're pretty much done. Dig out the collection area. And then get the hopper feeding into the chest, rail on top of the hopper, and then hopper minecart. And then fill the dispenser with shears, and boom, done. And the way it works is when the sheep eat the grass, the observer will notice a change block, activate the shear, which will shear, or activate the dispenser, which will shear the sheep. The sheep will get dropped, sucks through the dirt into the into the hopper, and feed into the chest. Boom pow, very easy. The only hard part is making it look pretty, to be honest. Collecting all the dye shouldn't be that hard. I think the hardest one should be the cocoa beans, but we live near a jungle, so we should be fine, because I think that's where they're from. And then we got lapis lazuli, so we're good in that department. I was stressing for a long time about that. And yeah, so I think we're pretty much all set to get this thing rolling.
So while I'm building all of this, y'all will probably notice that it's been a while since I upload, and I figured this would be a good time to explain myself. One, like I mentioned in the last video, I was going to be distracted with the Call of Duty drop and the camo grind, so I've been doing a little bit of that. I'm currently working on the last LMGs to get them to the camo that I need to get before I can start the final grind. And then after that I have 2 more classes, the submachine gun and the assault rifles, and then one pistol, and then we're good to go. I will have the prettiest camo in the lands. But 2, I might be sounding different because I am now a husband. I actually got married over the break in between the uploads, and it was super special. Definitely cried a lot, and yeah, it's just crazy to think I'm on husband level now. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into like the regular schedule and all that, but it's pretty crazy because my schedule is basically I work a regular 9 to 5. I'm applying to get a new job, like I said, with the construction thing, and then when both of us get home, we cook dinner, we watch whatever anime we're watching or TV show. We're currently watching Bleach right now. And by that time it's usually like 8, and then I would hop on Call of Duty, or I've been playing on a new Minecraft server, which I was thinking about recording, but I kind of forgot to record in between, and then I didn't want to like have like no house and then boom, next episode a mansion, so I decided to scrap that project. Maybe in the future I might do like a series where I upload like us playing like a server. And then I'm kind of sort of working on like 2 other like secret projects. One is a collaborative effort and the other one is a personal, but a lot of things on my plate. Also like hearing the audio from like the one I just recorded and then like the earlier ones in the video, I apologize for the like distinct difference in quality. I think just because like I'm recording it in like the middle of the night right now, and there's no like outside world distractions. My air conditioner's not on. That's probably why the previous audio sounds so much like clearer. So this might be like the move to record at night. And Jada, when you're watching this, I am sorry. I was just recording this on one of those nights where I couldn't sleep and decided to knock this project out real quick. But yeah, sorry, love ya. Okay, are y'all seeing the vision here? Each little sheep gets their own colorful little hut, filling in the gaps in between with the wood. It must look so crazy from the sky, or at least I hope it does. That's kind of like the only thing I'm going for. But yeah, this is coming along really great. Yeah, see, like it looks amazing from the sky. Now just gotta cover up all these things, add some lights, make it look pretty, and we'll be moving on to project number 3 soon. So far though, it's not like the fastest wool thing, so I might have to tweak some things. But yeah, this is looking really good so far. Ta-da, wool farm. Okay, so now it's on to project number 3, which is going to be our first TV show reference, and that is going to be the Teen Titans Tower from Teen Titans 2003. And this is the best. I don't like the Go. I don't care for the Titans Tower in the DC animated universe, and we're not even going to talk about the live action Titans show. This is going to be from the OG show that we all grew up with. Hopefully we all grew up with. And this will be an homage to that show. Okay, so first things first, we're going to set out a black circle just to give it like some like stage presence and not just like build a tower on this lumpy grassy hill. And yes, I'm building this because not only am I an anime fan and all that, but I said in the pilot episode that I am a comic books fan, and Nightwing is one of my favorite DC heroes. Venom is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. And let's see, a couple of hot takes, I guess. DC, in my opinion, is better than Marvel in every way except for the live action stuff. Marvel got DC beat by a long shot. The DC live action shows are garbage. And what else? The Spider-Man games on the PS, I haven't had a chance to play, but even from just footage I've seen, it beats Batman Arkham Knight, which is, the game I would put next to it. Superman is the greatest hero of all time. Nightwing is the greatest Robin of all time. What else? Captain America Winter Soldier is probably my favorite Marvel movie. And yeah, I think that's all the hot takes I got, to be honest. Alright, now it's time to find the center of the circle for the tower using the dirt method. And then once we lay down the corner blocks, then we can get started. So normally I am like, oh, this build comes from this person, whatever, I really like to shout out the community, but this one was entirely like freestyle, mainly because like there were tutorials on how to build this, but they didn't fit my like aesthetics, I guess, because I was trying to have it like be big, but like not too big. Like I don't want it to be like the biggest thing in my world. So that's why I built it for my liking in my personal world. And if you want to follow along, I guess I went like 14 high and I think like 16 blocks apart. I'm not sure, but I know I went 14 high on the vertical spots of the tower, and then when we get to the T, I know I made those blocks. I think 16 wide, and yeah. But there was a shocking amount of like math that went into this, because I have a creative world, but in like a super flat world, just to like test out builds, see how they look. And like there's probably like 4 or 5 T-shaped buildings in there, trying to just get the numbers right. So the ones I provided, like the 14, 16, you know, it's looked the best to me. And the building is going to be completely hollow. I'm not going to fill it up, because like I feel like the show's continuity didn't allow me to get like good measurements or good placements on where each room was and all that. So yeah, it's just gonna be empty, strictly for looks. Okay, I think this show was actually the show that put me on to Nightwing, because there was that episode where Starfire traveled into the future, and then she saw like her teammates in the future, and then you saw like all of them had let themselves go or dealing with inner demons, and then you just see like Robin like step out from the shadow. He looks all good now. He has long hair. His suit is just black and blue. I prefer black and red because, you know, red's my favorite color, but you know, it still looked fantastic. And then the show that really sealed the deal for me, that made Nightwing my favorite character, was the show Young Justice, which I do think is better than Teen Titans, but only because like I feel like kids young and old, or not kids, people both young and old could watch it, whereas like Teen Titans has a little bit more of like a goofy undertone, so maybe like kids and young teens could watch it. If you didn't grow up with it, obviously, because you know, adults who've grown up with it would probably go back and watch it. But yeah, that episode definitely made me like, yo, Nightwing is goated. Also, do y'all remember the character Red X? Like, what a badass anti-hero he was. Whatever happened to him? I know he was never in comic books and was only created for the show, but like I don't know if like he became so popular that there is now like a comic book about him. And if there is, like if there's any hardcore comic book fans out there, let me know in the you know, comments down below. I would love to go read some, because like his powers was dope. I think when Robin had it, he didn't use it to his full abilities until the suit got stolen, which the theory is it was stolen by Jason Todd, but I don't know if that's correct or not, because I think Teen Titans Go made fun of that like theory. What I know from Teen Titans Go is it's very like meta, I think, but like it just became too childish, which I'm sure is the point they were going for, but you know. Alright, and let's go have a look here. And boom, that is the frame of the Teen Titans towers all done. Now all we have to do is fill in the sides with quartz, and then everything that's left will be filled in with the black wool to mimic the glass. And we'll be pretty much done. Oh, but while working on this project though, I was trying to think of like older animated shows that were based off of comic books that we've all probably seen before, like Justice League Unlimited, both the Spider-Man animated and Spectacular Spider-Man, Static Shock. I feel like no one ever mentioned Static Shock like that. I'm pretty sure that's all I can think about right now. Well, then there's the X-Men TV show that got rebooted and it looks crazy. Yeah, I think that's it so far. I'm sure I know I left out something. Oh, also by the way, at the time of this recording, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so hopefully this video will go up either right before it or after Thanksgiving. But yeah, super hyped about it. Thanksgiving is my second favorite holiday, mainly because I'm a big back. Me and my wife love to go around like to new restaurants, try different foods and all that. We don't have a preference in cuisine. And the only other holiday that tops it is Christmas, because it's gifts and food, and who doesn't love that? But yeah, we're going to be heading down to her side of the family for Thanksgiving, which is what we've been doing since we've been together, and it's just been a really wonderful experience with that, and just looking forward to good food, good times. I would say my favorite dish would have to be the grandmother's or her mother's mac and cheese. But yeah, feel free to let me know in the description down below what your favorite Thanksgiving side dishes is. Yeah, like I said, mine is the mac and cheese. Tough to beat that one. Hopefully soon we can start hosting our own Thanksgiving. I always imagine life for me as an adult with kids running around the house, playing with their cousins. Grandma and grandpa just flew into town. Me, the wife, uncles, whatever's. We're in the kitchen, hauling over the stove, and just making it look like a real Hallmarks movie. Cause I just think that would be the cutest thing in the world. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that. Hopefully that will come to fruition in the near future. We also got Friendsgiving coming up at my boy Jack's place, who was featured earlier in the video. Super hyped about that one. But yeah, mainly looking forward to good food, good vibes, and super pumped. Did y'all see me hit that shot along with this one right here? Bro, there needs to be a Minecraft sniping clan or something, because this is getting ridiculous. Literally earlier today I was playing on my friend's server, and we were fighting the Ender Dragon. I shot an arrow up into the air, missed him. Shot another one at him, hit him, which made him backtrack and fly away, but he was flying in the direction of that falling arrow, and I hit him and I killed him like crazy. Who hits shots like that? That was completely accidental, pure luck. I'll never hit that shot again, but still crazy. Oh yeah, but like I said earlier, I am in a server, so I am playing 2 games I want. Well, I guess 3 games with my personal world, the server I'm on, and Call of Duty, going for the camo grind. So that also splits up my time. But I would edit and put together some episodes for the server, but I wasn't able to get everyone's consent, and obviously that's a huge thing, and maybe they don't want to show off their builds, and I get it, it's whatever. And it's not like I'm really doing anything poppin' on that server anyways. I built the iron farm that we got in this world and the cherry blossom creeper farm for them, and that's pretty cool. My house it's cute. It's no Hokage mansion, it's not cool or whatever, but it's cute. What I will steal from the server is this sword portal, and it looks freaking epic. I built it on a ruined nether portal, so the nether was already creeping out, which is fire. And then I just added the sword and the hilt, and I'll link the description down below, and if I forget to link it in this video, I'll definitely remember to link it when I actually do build it in this world, because it looks amazing. But if y'all would like to see me play on a server, I would love to do that. I'll probably make one with my boy Jack, and maybe my younger brother and his girlfriend, because they are crazy at this game. But yeah, that's really the only reason why I didn't upload a second series, because I wasn't able to get everyone's permission. But once again, I get it. Alright y'all, I think we're done. Oh my god, it looks so crazy. It looks so good. To me, it looks just like the one in the show. Oh my god. Okay, so she's not perfect, but we're gonna clean up the hill and it's gonna look beautiful. 1 second. Boom, gorgeous. Now, we are actually going to make our way back over to the wool farm, because I am going to be doing something that I should have been doing since I even had the map room in the Hokage mansion. And actually my younger brother brought it up to me, so shout out to you, Dennis. But I'm actually going to start labeling some of these builds so that they appear on the map with their name. So just trying to find the appropriate colors, and we'll get started on this. Oh, also, like right now I'm using like placeholder names, but I would like to name like the farms or like the stuff that's not like a reference, like something fun and creative. Like the same thing I want to do with the armor. I haven't thought of anything yet. But like for like the rainbow cotton farm, like maybe we could call it like the Rubik's Cube, or like the creeper farm we call like creeper blossom or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I think that would definitely be cool. Obviously we have to leave the names of the references exactly how they are, because like I wouldn't want to mess around with that and like keep people confused. But yeah, I thought that would be like a little cool fun idea that would like belong in this like universe world thing. I don't know. Alright, just wrapping up the last piece of the map here. And alright, I think that's done. Now let's go update the map room. And boom, put it down. And now river. Nope, river. Nope, river. Perfect. And now this is the first of many to be named in this map. We're gonna name these two down here and then these three up there, and it should be done. Just like that. So these two named, those three named up there, and now it's time for some B-roll shots. Alright guys, I apologize for the poor quality B-roll shots, just want to show off the building. But that is pretty much it. We are done with our 4th project in our Isekai series and our first TV show reference. It looks super good, I'm super proud of it. And yeah, like always, links will always be in the description down below. And thank you so much for all your support, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!